Crypto kids, blockchain crew, how y'all doing? I'm coming at you back from Bitsgap because we're gonna do an update video on the Scalper bots that I just put together the other day. If you're not familiar with Bitsgap, please check out my other video. It was like an introduction to this video and setting up the Scalper bot. So basically what's happened is Bitsgap has come out with a new bot offering, a new grid bot, and it's pretty cool. It's all automatic. And I think, after just using it for a few days, I think that this is going to be the way to go for people just starting, right? Like if you're just getting going with Bitsgap, run a few bots of your own and then run a few of these Scalper bots. They're pretty freaking tasty, I can tell you that, and they function well, and it's pretty interesting. So let's take a look. So we started these bots the other day, and since then, we started the bots about right here. The market did this, right? So the bots have had, any bot is going to have a hard time with this, what we just went through. So actually a good time to test this out. And we're going to fill in the other two bot slots while we're here. So Bitcoin's done this. Obviously, we all follow Bitcoin. Everyone knows that who's watching this video. And, as long as that is a rough scenario for a bot to go after, right? So that's what I put the bots through. And still, and they ranged. I had a little extra money sitting on the side, but, they ranged a little bit. And because I ran out of funds, they have this automatic trailing down, but the market, it was crazy, and all my bots ate up all my funds. I still have some bots sitting off of the field, including some KCS bots, because, KCS actually remained pretty dang strong through this entire situation. So the Scalper bots that I have set up are XED, USDT, that is the name of that one, BTT USDT, and Multivac USDT. Multivac performs quite well. Look at that, 1.3% for 3 days, even having ranged for a little bit. I got a 0.94%, and this isn't me manipulating, right? I mean, you guys know that, like, when I'm heavy into the bots and I get these way up over 1%, I just keep resetting them, and I'll get to, I could kill it for sure. I haven't been paying near as much attention to the bots lately because I've been so engulfed into DeFi, but now I'm starting to put my bot boots back on and be running bots with some serious intention here over the next little bit, and we'll get the, especially as things start to rebound, in my opinion, and I'll get some of these numbers up pretty good. Get a lot more of these 2.58s. Even this Toko KCS that's ran 2.58%, trading profits for 17 days straight. That ranged for a while. I was way over 3 for a good chunk of time. This VRA right here that's been 2 months and 11 days at 2%. Even that one ranged for a little bit. Market went pretty freaking crazy. So we'll get these other ones back on the field, and I'll get that going later. Right now, we're just going to be going over these Scalper bots. So let's take a look at one of them, kind of see what happened. You can't do any back tests as of yet, but I started the bot up here, and it trailed down, and it worked its magic, right? The little 0.7, 0.07, this grid spacing, which is so unbelievably tight. I mean, that's some tight spacing, right? You have the grids so full you can't even see through them. So it's a pretty interesting way to go, and it's interesting what they've done, and their algorithm determines what you need to do. And like I said, this is a really great way to set up a bot. Let's go ahead and start a new one. We're going to grab another Scalper bot. Let's see here. I want to run this on Phantom. We'll do Phantom USDT. Of course, it's way up at the moment. Let's check it out on... Well, I don't have ETH. I have USDT to run it. So let's just go ahead and do it. I still think 222 is a good place to be. And as you can see, it doesn't buy much of it. Most of it is going to buy this dip if I get a dip. So I'm going to be just fine with that. So let's go ahead and set this thing up. Preview. Is it going to allow me to determine? There was my money. Okay, how much do we want to put in? What's the minimum amount? The other day, it made me put in like $600 to run a Phantom bot. But they think that you can run a phantom bot or bots off of very little. A lot of it is determined off of, what the bot determines, but this thing is letting me run a bot all the way down to, under $300 or just above $300. But when I was talking, I'll show you something in just a second here. Let's go ahead and set this bot up. We're going to put the investment at, let's do $600, $605. Looks like a good place to do it. Preview. That's what it's going to do. It's going to set that up right there, and we're going to run this Phantom USDT bot. This worked out pretty good. I actually bought a whole bunch of Phantoms down in, I got all the way down to $1.80 something. So, and I laddered in some buys down lower. I don't know if those would get filled, but whatever. Would have been great if they did. All right, so that one's starting up. Let's try to set up one on some crypto. I guess I have to wait for that one to finish. I do have quite a bit of Tron here. We'll see if we can start one up on Tron, and we'll pick a pairing of, I love trading bots on KCS, but KCS has been a beast, man. Phantom here at 223. KCS has, it's like 24, 25 bucks, and 23.43. I'm a glutton for punishment with these KCS bots. But it might be an interesting thing to do for the to do a scalper on a Tron KCS pairing. Not the best time to be trading into Tron KCS. You'd rather do it when it was on the top of the range, but the bot's going to buy the dip for me, so that's not going to be a big deal. But I will be converting some Tron into KCS as the bot is right now, because we don't have KCS, right? So what do I have here? I have, let's start a new bot. Fill in my last Scalper bot. See, they've got this cool counter up here. I'm allowed to have 20 regular bots and 5 Scalper bots. So Tron KCS Scalper bot. That's going to buy 34 KCS and have 1,000 Tron. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, because this is the KCS. I'd rather have something with Tron as the base, right? TRX. See, as long as Tron is over here, it's going to sell off all of my Tron right now. And I don't think this is a good time to be selling Tron into KCS at the bottom, right? So we would much rather run a Tron with something else where it was paying out in Tron, and Tron wasn't the quote. So let's do Win TRX. But I'm pretty bullish on BTT TRX. That might be a good one. Interesting. And it doesn't wiggle very much. That is a pretty steady pair. So it might be a very good pair to run this on. So it wants to use that much BTT and that much Tron. Might as well max it out, I think. Give it a 90%. Preview. Confirm. To start this bot is necessary to sell a bunch of BTT. We're going to sell it at the market price. Okay. And that's because I probably already have a bunch of BTT and it's loading in. Like, I have a bunch of BTT, so that's probably going to be a pretty big bot. Hey, that's a gigantic Scalper bot. I wasn't actually trying to get it up that high, but there we go. We now have a $600 bot on FTM USDT. We have a $2,698 bot on BTT TRX. So should be pretty interesting. I'll keep you up to date on all this, what's going on. Of course, so far, let's take a look at the bots that we've set up. We had the Multivac USDT. It's been running, they've all been running for 3 days so far. And here has been its journey. The whole market crashed. This bot followed it down. And what was really impressive was, like, see where it was out of range. This is where it ran out of funds. You can see where it didn't make the trades. And then it seemed pretty easy for it to get back into trading as opposed to other bots. I didn't have to maintain it. I didn't have to feed it or do anything like that. So that is pretty impressive that these things just seem to follow around. And I would compare this to the Infinity Grid bot on CoinEx, except for this uses your funds a hell of a lot better. Here's the BTT one. It did basically the same thing. We start up here. The market crashed. It's now rebounding. We have the HPB ETH bot. That's normal. Sorry, that's not a... okay, so those are our 3 scalper bots that we had set up. And then the 2 new ones is this FTM USDT. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully we get, you know... I wouldn't mind getting a little dip, buy some more. And we set this BTT TRX one up on a whole bunch of crypto. And there's that one. So there's all that. We'll see what happens with that. And we'll just let those run. And pretty cool. Got 2 BTTs. You know, I'm really bullish on BTT right now because they got the whole BTT chain and all that. So, Bitsgap had tweeted out 20% of all scalper bots run on deposits worth under $100. In your opinion, what is the smallest deposit a scalper bot can run on? And to be smarky, I said 200. He said way smaller. And I said waste of a bot slot in my opinion. He's like, but you get scalper bots in addition to your current subscription, and many people use them for their first automated trading experience. Not mentioning the winning conditions don't take into account the size of your deposit. Only generating yields counts. Well, in your opinion, but you know, my point is that if I only get 5 slots, or I have a certain amount of slots, and that's all I have, then I don't want to, you know, why waste it on $17? Anyway, I was the first one to respond. I said, way smaller. Next guy says, what is a scalper bot? It's our new fully automated high-frequency trading bot. Consider enrolling into trading competition. We are currently running with this bot. You can have up to 5 additional scalper bots on KuCoin until December 15th. And this chick said $50. And she put cold was closer with his 17, but that is still way above the actual figure. So are you gonna run a bot on $5? You know, I was like, what's the point? $25 warmer, but still can't see the fire trucks coming. So he's saying, like, put it even farther down. Yeah, what's the damn point? But you know, to each their own. You want to run bots on $10? Go run bots on $10. I've started one with $50, but with the trailing. Could do more. $14 was this guy's opinion. When we'll be able to back test a scalper bot? Nothing but crickets. What happens to my scalper bots after the promotion is over? They will be included to the existing subscription structure. So I think that means we're going to lose the 5 bots. We will reveal all the necessary information in the upcoming updates and newsletters. And so basically what they're doing here is just getting us to, you know, to try them out. So I'm over here trying it out. We'll see what happens. And got all 5 of them running, and I'll do an update video really soon and see what's going on with it and see what we think. All right, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto Music gonna catch you guys on the flip. Got a hell of a lot more coming your way. Lots more Bitsgap videos coming your way, and other bots and all sorts of wonderful stuff. Give me a subscribe, guys. Appreciate it. I'm out.